from the Sunshine State, Florida, home of Doodyville, USA, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here he is, Buffalo Bob Smith.
And now, say, kids, moms, and dads, what time is it? Okay, gang, let's go. It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. Bob Smith and Howdy too. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a rousing cheer, 'cause Howdy Doody's here. It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go! Yes, sir! Well, hi, gang, and hi, Howdy.
Oh, well, hi, Buffalo Bob, and hi, Peanuts. Oh, say, Buffalo Bob.
Yeah, Howdy.
What's on our program for today?
Well, Howdy, I can't tell you exactly. All I can tell you is that it should be a very interesting day because we're going to do a grab bag show.
Well, gosh, what in the world is a grab bag show?
Well,
Wait a minute, hold it. Slam on your brakes there, Buffalo Booby Bob.
Yeah, what?
As mayor of Doodyville, I say there'll be no grab bag on this show.
Well, why not, Phineas? This is a great
Well,
idea.
because this is a clean show, and grab bag spelled backwards is garbage.
Yeah. Garbage.
Aha! You admit it yourself. There are millions of peanuts out there watching the show, and you want to give them garbage.
Now,
look,
wait, Mr. Bluster,
Phineas.
look, you're wrong. First of all, grab bag, spelled backwards, is gabbard.
Right.
Not garbage.
Right.
Gabbard?
That's
Yep.
right.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and neither do you, Phineas. And besides, nobody is going to spell it backwards. Except maybe for somebody who thinks backwards, like you.
Well, what is a grab bag?
Well, you see, we have this great big grab bag, and it's full of printed cards. And each card tells us what to do next on the show.
Oh, you mean we take turns picking a card out of the bag?
That's right, Howdy. And we never know what's coming up. Could be a joke, or a song, or a peanut game, or whatever.
Are you sure we got enough cards in there to fill up a whole show?
Oh, this is not just a small grab bag. No, it's quite large. Matter of fact, I'll get it. Clarabelle and Jackie, would you bring in the grab bag? That's good. Fine. Thank you, fellas. You see, they've got... What do you... You mean...
Oh, gosh, Buffalo Bob, that bag must be heavy.
I told you, it's quite a large grab bag.
You mean the grab bag's at the end of the... Boy, they got a long rope. Must be a tremendous bag, and they must have it... Well, it's got to be way out in the parking lot there. Boy, wait till you see the size of this bag. Wait. Oh, look. Just another one of their silly, dumb tricks. Is that...
Bob,
Yeah, hon.
if it's the grab bag you want, here it is.
I'm glad you got it because it's time to get the show started.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Well, go ahead, Buffalo Bob. Pick a card.
Want me to pick
Yeah,
one out?
well, let's see what it tells you to
Good.
do.
All right, we'll pick up a card. Now, let me see.
Don't
I'm
look.
gonna look. Okay. Here, it says, make the announcement which is printed on the back of this card. Oh, wasn't that funny? And that says, Peanuts will be right back after this.
What's funny about that?
Well, now, don't worry. I'm sure the others will be more entertaining. I'll pick another card just as soon as we come back. Oh, Peanuts, this is our grab bag. And it's full of cards with printed instructions. Now, each card tells us what we're going to do next on the show. Why don't you pick one, Hap? Go ahead.
Good, okay.
It's always fun,
Oh, I
always
can't
interesting. You
look,
never
right?
know what it's going to be.
Okay.
That card probably says the Peanuts are just dying to hear Mr. Bluster sing one of his original songs.
Yeah, what does it say, Hap?
Well, the card says, once again, Mr. Bluster, you were wrong. What the Peanuts want is the riddle song. Great, let's go, Hap.
Hey, great, the riddle.
Hey, wait a minute. There's something fishy about that grab bag. How did the card know that I was going to say what I said?
Well, you see, maybe the grab bag has ESP. Now, I think it rejected your song because, well, because it can read people's minds.
No.
Not yours, ours.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm the one who should be out there entertaining the Peanuts.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just sure they'd love to hear my original song, Phineas T. Superstar.
Not that easy.
That song always stops the show. I mean, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't say it stops the show, but boy, it sure slows it up.
Smart act with that freckle nose. Shows you how much you know. People like me wherever I go.
The way I see it, people like him whenever he goes. Why, that dude can light up a room just by leaving it.
All right, now here we go. You ready to play riddle game? You ready?
I'm sure ready.
I am too. Oh, hi, diddle, diddle. We love the riddle. We think that riddles are grand. We hope a kid'll give us a riddle. And if you know it, raise your hand. Okay, this little girl right here. Okay, honey, give us
What
your...
did the ocean say to the beach?
What did the ocean say to the beach? I don't know, honey. What did it say?
Nothing, just waved.
Nothing, just wait. Well, now that's pretty good.
Very good. Hi, diddle, diddle, we liked your riddle. Gee, that riddle was grand. Who knows a new one? Who'd like to do one? If you know one, raise your hand.
Over here's maybe somebody. I see a girl up here in the second row. What's your name?
Lara Katine.
Oh, okay. What's your riddle, Laura?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road? I didn't know why.
He was running away from Colonel Sanders.
Oh, that's running away from Colonel Sanders. Hooray!
I would too. Oh, hi, diddle, diddle. We like the riddle. Gee, that riddle was grand. Now who'll tell the last one? Make it a fast one. If you know one, raise your hand.
How about somebody from over here? Clarabelle, this little girl here. What's your name, honey?
Lourdes,
Okay, and what's your riddle?
why does an elephant cross the street?
Why does an elephant cross the street? Why?
Because the light was green.
The light was green. That was a smart elephant, wasn't it? Wait a minute. We're going to try one more. What's your name, hon?
Kimberly Burley.
And what is your riddle?
What did the sand say when it rained?
What did the sand say when it rained? What?
If this keeps up, my name is Mud.
Hey, they were great.
Oh, hi, diddle, diddle. Those were the riddles, and they sure deserve a
Oh, boy, you know, those riddles were funny. I wish I knew a good one. Boy, I really...
Plop.
Oh, hi.
Hi, would you like me to tell you a funny riddle?
Oh, would you really? I would sure appreciate that, Princess Sourful Mattress Spring.
Oh, Plop, that's not my name.
It isn't? I always get it mixed up, you know.
Well, you can always remember my name by just thinking of the 4 seasons.
Oh.
Well, you know what they are, don't you?
Oh, sure I do.
Okay, then say my name. Princess what?
Princess Salt and Pepper and Nutmeg and Garlic.
No.
Paprika?
No.
How about cinnamon?
No, Flub. You're naming seasonings, not seasons.
Ah.
We'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, what comes after spring?
Board. Springboard. You know, like when you dive into a pool. I know. Your name is Princess Springboard, right?
No, Flub.
No?
Peanuts, you know the season that comes after spring is summer, right? Right. Now, Flub, what comes after summer?
Over the rainbow.
Huh?
You know, summer over the rainbow.
Oh, no. That song is somewhere over the rainbow, not summer.
Ah.
Oh, Peanuts, after summer comes fall, right? That's it, Flub. Fall.
Oh, okay. Well, here's a good place. I'll fall right over here.
Oh, Flub, no, don't do that.
No?
Well, fall is the name of the season.
Oh.
Another name for it is autumn.
Well, you didn't have to tell me that. You know, I knew that automatically. A little joke there.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
But what comes after autumn?
Mobile, automobile. How's that?
Wrong again.
I thought so.
After autumn comes winter.
Isn't that interesting?
And what comes after winter?
Slush. Oh, now I know your name. Princess Slushmobile Rainbow Garlic.
Oh, no, Fluff.
That's not it?
That's just, forget about my name.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah, let me just tell you my riddle,
Yeah,
okay?
go ahead.
What do elephants have that no other animals have?
I give up. What?
Baby elephants!
Hey, that's really funny. That's a good one. Oh, boy, I'm going to pull that on somebody, okay? The only thing is now, I got to remember that it's elephants, right?
Oh, Flop, that's not important.
It's not?
No, you can do that riddle with any kind of animal, even zebras.
Huh? Zebras. Hey, boy, I like that even better. Thank you, Princess Slushmobile. Boy, I just wish somebody would come along so I could do that riddle, boy. I'd like to say...
Hey, hi, folks.
Oh, hey, Termy Toddle. Boy, am I glad you came along.
It's Tommy Turtle.
Well,
And why?
well, I got a riddle for you, Termy.
Yeah?
What do zebras have that no other animals have?
I don't know. What do zebras have that no other animals have?
Baby elephants.
Zebras have baby elephants? Boy, I know something Flub has that no other animal has. A mixed up brain. Hey, Clarabelle. You want to hear a real dumb thing that was told to me by a goopy flubber dub? He said, zebras have baby elephants. Isn't that right? Boy, that flub doesn't know anything. Oh, hey, what do you got in there? Can I see it? Ooh, boy. Hey, that's an elephant with zebra stripes. But how? I mean, who? Excuse me, Peanuts. I gotta get my head together. We'll be right back after this.
We have 3 contestants, and your name is...
John.
John and... Phyllis, and your name, Sonny, is... Jeffrey. All right, fine. Now, when I blow the whistle, here's what we want you to do. Pick up the suitcases, run to that blue line, open the suitcases, take the clothes out, put them on. After you've got all the clothes on, close the suitcases and come back here, and the first one who comes back with the empty suitcase fully dressed will be the winner. Do you have any questions? Okay, then, we'll root for our favorites. Will it be John or Phyllis or Jeff? Are you ready? Go! Okay, there you go. That's it. Turn around. That's good. Okay, get the pants on first. The girl is cute. just great. They all deserve a prize. There you are. You're our first prize winner. And there you are. And, sweetheart, you were a little doll. Give them all a big hand.
Clarabelle, you look down in the mouth. No, you gloop. Not down in my mouth. You look down in your mouth. That's an expression, you fool. It means you look blue. I don't mean the color blue. I mean you look sad. Why? 'Cause that kid comic was so funny? Worried about competition, huh? Well, your trouble is you're not dressed funny enough. Nah, don't worry. I'll just wiggle-waggle my broom and cast a spell on you that'll give you the most ridiculous costume in Doodyville. Now, don't move. You don't like it? You don't think that's a funny-looking costume? Well, okay, Clarabelle. I'll change you back into your own costume. Man, you try to do somebody a favor. Oh, don't ever again ask me to help you. I'm leaving. Whee!
Howdy, why does Sandy Witch always make fun of the way I look?
Oh, don't worry about it, Happy. I think she's just jealous of you. Excuse me.
Sandy Witch is always picking on me. Maybe Howdy's right.
Oh, hi there, Harpy Hamony.
How you doing?
Who made Clarabelle look like you, anyhow?
Sandy Witch.
Oh, I'll have a ham on rye and a little mustard.
Look, Flub, I didn't ask if you wanted a sandwich. I said Sandy Witch. Now, that's just the nickname for Sandra Witch.
Sandra who?
No, not Sandra who, Sandra Witch. Now, Witch is her last name.
Why?
No, Witch. Not why. Witch is her name.
I don't know which is her name. It's either one or the other. You got me all mixed up, Hammy Harpany.
Oh, Flub. Anyways, it was Sandra Witch who cast the spell on Clarabelle.
Oh, I can spell Clarabelle.
Well, I didn't mean that kind of spell, Flub. But anyways, go ahead and spell Clarabelle.
Okay. Clarabelle. C-L-A-R-A. Clara.
Good.
D-I-N-G, Bell.
Wait a minute now, Flub. D-I-N-G spells ding, not bell.
Well, a bell goes ding, doesn't it?
Oh, sure.
Besides, Clarabelle is a ding-a-ling, ain't he?
Flub. Didn't you ever go to school?
Oh, sure I did.
Oh, didn't they teach you how to spell words?
Certainly I can spell words.
Good.
W-O-R-D-S, words. Yeah.
Flub, I meant all kinds of words.
Oh, all right. Ask me how to spell cat. Go on.
Okay. Spell cat.
K-I-T-T-Y.
Well, that's a small cat.
Right. Now, ask me to spell dog.
Okay. Spell dog.
P-U-P-P-Y.
I get it. That's a small dog, right?
You're pretty good.
Well, what do you want now, Flub? Maybe a small elephant?
Nah. You know what I like?
What?
I like a small dish of...
Meatballs. I'd like some meatballs and spaghetti. I'm always ready to eat spaghetti, 'cause it's so wiggly, tiggly, giggly, yum, yahoo. Oh, it's so wiggly, tiggly, giggly, wiggly, tiggly, giggly. Delicious too. I like some meatballs and spaghetti. I'm always ready to eat spaghetti. And that will make me very merry. So merry.
Okay, Howdy. Your turn to pick a card out of the bag. Go ahead, buddy.
Go ahead, Buffalo Bob. You pick one for me.
Okay.
Golly, this is exciting.
I know. I wonder what card he'll pick.
Well, here goes. What does it say, Howdy?
It's time for your finale, and it'll be humdrum unless Howdy Doody and Dilly Dally sing Tweedledee-Dum-Dum.
Hey, good tune. Go ahead.
Oh, boy, that's great. Come on, let's sing it.
When friends get together, they laugh at the weather. A wintry night turns into spring as soon as they begin to sing Tweedledee-Dum-Dum, 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 Tweedledee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, Tweedledee-Dum-Dum.
When you're feeling weary, your head kind of bleary, to get yourself back in the swing, just raise your voice and start to sing.
Tweedledee-dum-dum, 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 Tweedledee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, Tweedledee-dum-dum. You kids sitting home now, and kids in the gallery, let's everybody start to sing. It's such a simple, easy